my friends Ivy and Denise here on a phone consultation, and we're going to be addressing weight loss and obesity, morbid obesity here, as well as arthritis and high blood pressure. And we've already been talking for a little while, and unfortunately the card got full, and then I erased everything. So we're just going to get straight into the protocols here. I was suggesting to Ivy and Denise that they pick up my DVDs right now that are on sale because it's a great time, and then they saturate their brain with that information. There's a link down below this video, and then I was suggesting that they saturate their brain with that information, and the more you watch those DVDs and watch my videos on YouTube and read about raw foods and detoxification and keep yourself in that energy field, you'll be constantly being reminded and constantly having seeds planted in your head so that you can really get on point with this program here in this process. So right now, we're going to go into what I think that you can do, Ivy and Denise. Ivy is the daughter and Denise is the mom, so they're going to team up. So that's a great thing. If you can have a teammate, man, that is a huge, huge thing. I've been on a solo mission, but if I ever get around somebody that's at a higher level, I've always enjoyed it. It's hard to find people that are really living on point with the fruits and the vegetable juices, which is what I'm suggesting today. So, Ivy, you're going to want to particularly look at the Detox Mastery DVD and also Lose a Pound a Day. In fact, when you get the DVDs, watch Lose a Pound a Day first.
Okay.
Then watch Detox Mastery.
Okay.
And then watch Juice Recipes for Detox and Regeneration. And then also watch Juice Recipes for Energy and Peak Performance. Those four are kind of my weight loss detox protocol program. That'll keep you busy, but you'll want to watch all the DVDs because as you go down this path, you're going to want the knowledge and the inspiration and the information. At first, I suggested everyone go straight into the fruits and the green juice, which I will say it again and again and again and again and again, especially if you're like at the level I'm at. That's all you need. All you need is some fruits, whole fruits, especially now, it's summertime. Fruits and green juice. That's all I live off of. But if I want to put on a little muscle, or when you're in this state moving from obesity and you've got a lot of issues around food and you're coming from the restaurants and stuff, it's not bad. In fact, I think it's a better idea to have that knowledge to be able to make some kind of coconut almond yogurt dressing. Because I don't know if you know anything about that, but when you watch the DVDs, you'll know all about it. And you'll be able to, because that was suggested to me by Lou. And it made sense because what happens is people eat the fruits and the green juice, which are obviously the best. And that's when you're going to get on the accelerated program of weight loss. You're going to get on the accelerated program of releasing the acids that build up in the joints and flushing those out. And you're going to start flushing the kidneys and cleansing the liver with dandelion greens and things like that. But sometimes it's a bit too fast. So bringing in some of the more gourmet raw, I think is way better than going back to your old habits of the restaurants and the fast foods. If you can take the right, a little bit of garlic and some sea salt and cumin and paprika, which are more benign than the food additives. Now, it's not the food additives at the restaurants and stuff. They are like serious drugs. Like they have scientific laboratories which design these chemicals. The rats go to the food chemicals more than the cocaine. They don't even care about the cocaine. They go right over every time, right back to the food additives. Okay, so that's how addicting those food additives are. And so that's why I think having the gourmet options and having the gourmet skills, I get a lot of beef for that in the raw community. But the thing is that I'm actually working with real people here with real problems. And so I'm trying to come up with real solutions. But I've always had to out of authenticity and integrity, recommend 100% raw diet, because that's what really matters to my personal heart. And I think that gourmet raw, prepared properly, like low fat, simple gourmet raw, is better
Right.
than the cooked food. So
Okay.
that's pretty much my backup plan, is to learn more raw food skills, because raw living nuts and seeds, I think, are just more bioactive, more bioavailable, and more satiating and more energizing than a lot of the cooked dead food, is what I call it, because that's just, to me, that's just what it is. It's not a judgment on people, but for me, it was an addiction that took me many years to break, like pancakes